In this video lesson, we're going to go over two powerful concepts that are going to help you a lot. One is called slow go, and one is called delay the hand. And they're both interrelated, and they're both going to help you with your timing and your rhythm. So I'm really excited to bring this lesson to you. Now, the biggest problem, well, one of the biggest problems that I see with players out there is that when they start their serve, they lose their rhythm because they get going too fast too early. Do you have that problem? I'm guessing that you do because most players struggle with it, except if you're a top-level pro. So what's happening is when you start your motion, your dominant hand is going too fast at the beginning. So you're bringing the arm up and you're bringing the tossing arm, the dominant arm and the tossing arm up at the same time, and you're going too fast. And then what happens is you have to try to time the ball to the swing, and you have to slow your swing down somewhere up in here. What we want is the slow go concept. So that means that you're going to go slow at the beginning, and then when you get up towards the trophy position, that's when you can start to accelerate. What's going to help you is a drill that I call delay the hand, or the 3/4 drill. So I'm going to bring Simon in right now, and we're going to go through that drill, which is again going to help you with your timing and your rhythm. So the biggest problem that I've observed, or one of the biggest problems I've observed, is when players start in the full motion, when they try to slow down, they have a hard time doing it. When they try to delay the hand, they have a hard time doing it. So what happens is the racket, again, gets going up too high right away. And we don't want that, okay? We want to delay the hand or delay the dominant hand. So what's going to happen is we want to put the racket in this position. This is what I call the 3/4 serve because we're not starting in this full motion. 3/4. Half serve is going to be up here. 3/4 is right here. Now we want to have the strings facing the knee right here, okay? We don't want the racket face open like that, or in this stiff position. We don't want it over here. So we want relaxation. And then from here, Simon is going to think about tossing, but keeping the racket in this position as he's tossing. He wants to hold the racket here and move it slowly. For whatever reason, when I tell players to do this and they start in the full motion, they can't find it. If they're used to bringing this arm up too fast, too early, then it's going to keep happening. So I've got to eliminate this little 6-inch move right here, and I've got to get the racket in this position so they can feel going slower at the beginning. So Simon, let's go ahead and practice that. Remember, when you're going to toss the ball, you're going to think about going slow here with the racket, and then you can accelerate up in this part of the swing. Here we go. Very good. So you'll notice, if you're really paying attention, you're going to see a slow gather here, and then an acceleration up here going from the trophy position to the racket drop position. See that again? So I'm going to cue him up right there. Good. Tosses. Excellent. Now again, the opposite would be if he put the racket in this position and he tossed the ball, and the racket came up at the same time. We don't want that. We want the delay the hand concept. Also, make sure you go slow at the beginning and then you accelerate at the top when it's time to swing. Slow at the beginning, accelerate. Excellent serve. Now, if you feel you have the hang of this, then you go back to the full motion. I find that when people go back to the full motion, they still sometimes have a hard time finding this rhythm, so you've got to keep dancing back and forth between the 3/4 serve and the full serve. Let's try it. Go slow at the beginning. Slow, go. Excellent stuff. Okay, so that's your lesson on the slow go concept and delaying the hand. Give the 3/4 serve drill a try and see how it works for you.